Hello folks, welcome back to Fallout 4, and this time we are heading out to the Glowing Sea to continue with the Liberty Reprimed quest. I've got Dance with me and we're heading over to the edge of the Glowing Sea here to see Scribe Halen. Now I've been out to the Glowing Sea before, but there's a number of locations I haven't been to out there, including the one that is our ultimate target here. I may be able to fast travel closer to it, but to be honest, I think I'm just gonna walk down there because I like walking around in the Glowing Sea. Anyways.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Oh, what? Oh no. We're under attack.
You don't have all the equipment you need.
Excuse me? Y'all dealt with the horrible bloatfly scourge now? Halen. What the f- Okay. Halen. Halen! Hey! Oh my god. What are you going after? Bless you, Fallout 4. Why'd they put this so close to the scrap palace? Now one of the Brotherhood people is aggroing the mutants down there. Okay. Here we go. Time to purge. God damn it. Bad shot. They're not gonna give up until they're all dead now. Why am I not hitting it? Am I too far away? This gun or something? Still have that Tesla rifle on me. Oh, I haven't been over to the settlement over there yet. Let's just get rid of these guys so that we can actually carry on. Oh boy. Okay. We perhaps get back to the task at hand now. Oh right, I have a Gatling laser. Let's bust that out for a while.
Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Huh?
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the Glowing Sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Okay. Well, let's head in. Start walking down that way. Let me just check here. Okay, so I haven't been to this church either. We'll pick up a couple of the locations that I haven't explored yet since we're out here anyways. Weather is going to turn real. It's interesting to see it with without the weather effects. There's mods for that and stuff. I prefer it with the crazy weather, but until you get in, you can scope it out without the weather. Got to love a good Gatling laser. Still with me, Dance? Okay. I should give him like a better weapon sometime, like the Gauss rifle. I went and grabbed him from the castle. A settlement I still haven't finished, and I totally forgot how many companions I have. Okay, there's also an unmarked location. You can kind of see it over there. It's a parking structure that we might go over to. Not sure why the weather hasn't kicked in yet. This is kind of weird. Oh, here we go. Oh, sunken church. In we go. Oh, we got a survivor, so to speak. Exciting.
You never know what to find.
All right. Yeah. Lots and lots of dead things. That's about it. Just some loot, ghouls. Dance, how did you get it? Oh. My office duties. Mrs. Hart, since I won't be here for tonight's service, I've hidden the key to the safe underneath the pew behind you. If you happen to need to access it for whatever reason. Thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Keep the key with you and I'll get it from you next Wednesday. Thanks again, Mrs. Klein. I don't need no key. I have unbreakable bobby pins, thanks to perks.
That's it.
Can't remember if there actually is a key there or not. I'm gonna assume there is. Under one of the pews, but let's get out of here. So, now that the weather's gotten all foggy, I'm trying to remember where the, I think it's over here. Where the parking structure is. Man, really? These random just... I guess we'll take this stuff. Random legendaries that just so useless. Alright. So it's kind of off the front end of the church. I think it's just beyond the hill over here. I don't remember, besides what I added with my mod back in the day, if there's anything... Obviously I don't have that mod anymore, I've probably mentioned it a few times, but I don't know if there's anything else in here. Is a sunken super duper mart. Oh wait, this is the... This wasn't the parking garage I was thinking of? Oh, that's it.
I don't think we're alone.
It's been a little while since I've free roamed in the glowing sea. So let's see, I can't remember if you can get in here or not, I don't think so. Nope, but you can get into here. There's a door there, but... For some reason, there's still power. And even elevator music. Change weapons here. Gonna want this. Pretty sure there's a death claw in here. Okay, I have to go around to get up back into there. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Oh. Hard to beat a Gauss rifle. Rip. Okay. I don't usually fill up on just generic weapon loot. I have more than enough caps, and I don't usually spend caps too often, at least at the moment. When I go to do settlements, I'll go buy lots of shipments and stuff, but... collected a fair amount of caps so far. Trying to remember if you can get up there from down here. I don't think so. I think I needed to go in the side door to get into the other part. Just thought I'd save myself a little time. And I wiggled my way between the beams to get over here, I swear. It was completely legitimate. Guess Dance did too. What do you know?
Our visual acuity.
Right. Somebody's old camp. Random chef hat. Come on. I do really appreciate the perk that lets your bobby pins not break. Let go. Like that. Alright. I think that's it for in here. Now, obviously, you can just use the side door to get in here. Alright, so back towards the church. Okay, I see it now. There's another radio tower beacon location marker that we haven't been to. It's also another aircraft. This flight, it says I've been to, so I'm guessing I've already gotten the black box and stuff. I think I remember that. It's near the vertibird. This is also where that bunker was, where I got that Enclave Hellfire armor from the mod. It's kind of in the area, over there somewhere. I really need to remove that slow time legendary thing. It was cool at first, but I just do not like it anymore. So there's an airplane, and there's the manufacturing plant that we want to check out before we get to the Sentinel site. Can't remember what signal this one puts out, detects, picks up. Skylines, Mayday, and an unintelligible signal. I think that unintelligible signal is that the one coming from the Raider Cave? I think I might have already disabled those. No. Okay. Go towards this next marker. Let's see here. Alright, yeah. Manufacturing is right past it. Alright. See some bugs. It's really weird. It's just foggy out here. It's not being all crazy at the moment. Oh no. Not a blowfly. I gotta love the Gauss rifle. So good. This is just a normal Gauss rifle. It's just got a weapon reskin mod on it to make it like a Watts brand. I have so many mods on this playthrough, I just can't even remember. I have them in the list. Like, I have a list that's pretty comprehensive, but there's a few that probably aren't listed in there. It's been a long time since I've gone back and fine-tuned that list. Plus, there's lots of other random texture mods that I forget. Such a mess. I've got to hand it to Fallout 4 though. I mean, as long as you set it up okay, compared to New Vegas or 3, this one can handle so many more mods without becoming completely unstable and unreliable. I mean, you get some issues, but it's not nearly the amount, at least that I get with 3 and New Vegas. New Vegas especially was just awful. The series I was doing towards the end, it was becoming so unstable. Yeah, I guess we should listen to this, huh?
Approaching Boston from the west. We've got heavy winds, but it shouldn't be a problem. Lining up for runway 2 at heading. What the hell is that? Some kind of bright light from the north!
That was it, huh? Okay. Usually those things... This one probably has a secret cargo spot in it, too. Let's see if we can get in there. I can't quite remember. I think that's where I found the Gauss rifle I'm using now. It was from one of their black market cargo hold deals. Oh. Smuggler storage. Is another flight, of course. But I think they all have these.
Nice.
Combat rifles, 2 Gauss rifles. I'll have to mug one of these out and give it to Dance. Or I can just give it to him right now, I guess.
Awaiting your all right.
Yep. Whoops.
Be glad to share the burden.
You sure as hell will when you see what I'm giving you. Unmodded, but it'll still be good. I'll give him some. I won't need it all. I won't be greedy. Okay, now. Yeah, you feel like a badass yet? Right. Could make him a little more useful. What? Why was my screen shaking? Okay, let's go over and check out this manufacturing thing. Also, do I have my plasma rifle with me? Yeah, there we go.
Get out of this radiation now.
Why is my screen shaking? Is it really from Dance walking? Ah yes, the famous Massachusetts scorpions in their natural habitat. I love the sound of the automatic plasma rifle so much. Gotta remember to pick up things I can cook so I can cheese out my XP. Okay, gotta go in through the break in the roof. Pathway down. Nothing. Yep, that's from Dance, alright. Noticed that last time I had him around. Holy shit. I knew there was ghouls in here, but I wasn't really expecting that one. Power armor station. Huh. Gotta love these things. I'll take that. Use the OC decorator mod to place that in my settlements. William Thomas. Problem. Mr. Handy randomly loses mobility and falls to the ground about 4 times a day. Asked if he knew what could have caused the issue, Will reported seeing the neighborhood kids throwing baseballs at the robot. However, no physical damage noticed upon inspection. 16 hours of labor. Although no physical harm was noticed, one of the guys did find some loose screws inside. On further inspection, it was determined that the propulsion fail switch was being activated by one or more of the loose screws, causing the Handy to fall to the ground. Problem. Gerard brought in his Mr. Handy after noticing it constantly bumping into things around the house. 8 hours of labor. 2 of the 3 optical sensors had been wired incorrectly, causing the bot to mistranslate incoming data on its surroundings. This bot had been so heavily modified, I'm sure it's breaking all kinds of federal laws. Jessica McCann. Problem. Jessica brought in her company's Protectron after several co-workers complained of a mildew smell coming from the bot. When asked about any potential causes, Jessica reported the company did host a happy hour last week and things may have gotten a little out of control. The Protectron may or may not have been involved in a pool party. 4 hours of labor. The lower compartment was completely filled with water, drained, cleaned, rinsed, and dried. So yeah, they fixed Mr. Handy's here. Let's remember to open that. Pretty sure all the employees are in that rooftop room, if I remember correctly. Huh. You're free! Kind of. Oh, shh. Yuck. Thing in here? Other than dead people? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's all for now, so we can head off to the Sentinel site. Come on, Dance, figure it out. There you go. Alright. This has got to be one of my favorite places out here in the Glowing Sea, or in Fallout 4 in general. Such a cool looking...
You should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Such a cool looking thing. I'm pretty sure structures like this existed in real life. Pretty sure they've also been decommissioned. They were... I can't remember. I remember reading about these kinds of places in real life one time. If I can, I'll try to remember to throw in a picture of them or anything else about them. But yeah. So these structures were part of the Safeguard program, which was a U.S. Army anti-ballistic missile system to protect the Air Force's ICBMs from attack. So the idea came to fruition in the 1950s. It was apparently deemed to be not that useful, but it was a lot cheaper than some of the other things like the Nike X that they were contemplating using. And then it looks like in the late 60s, people were unhappy that they were being placed near suburban areas and stuff like that. Looks like only a couple of these things were ever made. The Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty of 1972 came along and limited the Soviet Union and the US to only 2 of these sites apiece. So it looks like the only operational of these sites ever turned up in North Dakota and Montana. Then it got scaled back again just to a single ABM site. One base became active in 1975, but eventually in 1976 it was shut down. Apparently this little object called the PAR, the Perimeter Acquisition Radar, is the only thing still active at the site. It's to detect incoming missiles and stuff. Otherwise, these are dead and gone. Well, still there, just abandoned. Anyways, I thought that was interesting, but back to the video. Anyways, in we go. So since I've been to Far Harbor already, and finished everything there, there should be a little bit of extra unique dialogue in here. We'll see what I mean when we get to the bottom.
It appears this facility is more than just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
Yeah? Well... try and disable this lockdown. Hey.
Excellent.
Learned anything interesting?
Okay, I gotta disable the launch first. Let's go do that. Then I guess we'll come back. Okay. We'll have to go down and then come back up. Or I can check these things just on the way out. I think there's just like some loot and stuff. I'm just gonna go back up real quick. Check what's behind these doors before I forget. Dead man. Pod Alpha launch report. Test launch number 23 observing party Richard Elmsby. We're obviously still having issues integrating the Mark 28 nuclear bomb with our existing ICBMs. Most likely to do with the transitional coupler not latching correctly. I'm gonna check with maintenance and see if there's something they can do. Okay. Door override. That I don't need to listen to because there's nothing on it. Just a door override, I think. Well, how about we make sure? Aha. Yeah. This one. No dead person. Why am I... What am I floating on? Okay. COD beta launch reports. Take that. Test launch 23, observing party Patrick Tharn. The bad news is we've caused irreparable damage to all the Mark 28s we've used in the test. The good news is we have an almost endless supply in the munitions depot. Where do we keep getting these things? Interesting problem to have. You don't know why you have so many nuclear weapons. Although, the Mark 28s are small, but still. Okay. Guessing that just opens the doors, so... Should be some more ghoulies up ahead. Coming out of the woodwork. Dead end. Little rats. Making sure. What are you doing? Oh. The terrible mole rat menace. Man. Dance, your aim is not that good. Armor's getting a little beat up. Went home. Okay. Got in here. Oh, whoop. You are child of Adam.
Got it.
Okay. Why do you have a carrot on you? Almost there, I think. Side room is. Calls the ghouls godless heathens. Uh-huh. Alright. Is there? So, this is what I was talking about.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Let's try telling him.
It's all right, brother. I'm a child of Adam too. I'm part of a church up north, the Nucleus, near a town called Far Harbor.
Far Harbor. You've seen Atom's holy veil, but you have traveled so far. I apologize. I will not keep you from finishing your pilgrimage. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
I really want to kill this guy. But here. I like how Dance just had no reaction to the fact that we said we were with the children of Adam, even though we're really not. Okay, turn that on. It's okay, him and his assault trunk can just rot down here forever. Alright. Now, usually you have to shoot your way through them, but anyways. Here we are.
Stay here too long, they get sick.
What do you think, Dance? There's a lot of nukes.
Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Good idea.
Good idea. Wouldn't want these things falling into the wrong hands.
Exactly. I'll meet you aboard the Prydwen as soon as these bombs are counted, tested, and loaded. Outstanding work, Knight.
Of course, there is a different reason for... Let me do this real quick, I forgot. For why he wants to stay down here, which we'll find out in a later mission for the Brotherhood of Steel. So let's head on back. There should be... should be a shortcut out of here. Elevator over here. I really need to return to the railroad sometime. I don't remember if there's anything I've left undone with them. It's been a while since I've been there. Oh wow, Val and Ventura is actually... This must be the place you find these. For that mod. Because I never find them. I always find the 9x39 ammo. But I never find the guns in a trunk. And this trunk doesn't look like it's supposed to be here. So maybe that was it. Ah, there's that glowing sea weather we've all come to love. Alright. Let's go on back. Whoa. What the hell?
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram.
That texture,
We
there
haven't
we
fully
go.
thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Excuse me, a trained technician to push a fucking button? Okay. You're right, I might have screwed that up.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command. Accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module. Online. Audio functionality test. Initialized. Designation. Liberty Prime. Mark II. Mission. The liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Well, I do know what the next mission is, so we're gonna not do that. I still, for some reason, the Boston Airport ruins map marker didn't tick for me, so I'm gonna go do that in a minute. Get that. Anyways, we'll stop this one here, and next time we'll probably take on this mission here. I'm gonna try to get to a stopping point with the Brotherhood of Steel, because like I said, there's a certain point I'm going to want to stop with them, because my end game goal is to have them and the Railroad and the Minutemen all alive and not killing each other. So, kind of have to have some finesse with which quests you choose. Anyways, that'll do it, so see you guys next time. Take it easy.